Well, looks like we got to talk about people getting their Chargers and Challengers stolen again, but the way it's happening now is really not a good look, and you got to stay strapped. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and today we're going to talk about another scumbag way that these bums are trying to steal the Chargers and Challengers. And it's actually much simpler. It's old school. It's much simpler than them breaking into the car and pulling the neutral strap. We know about that, right? It's much simpler than them plugging into the OBD and programming a key. It's much simpler than, simpler than them coming by with a tow truck or another vehicle and towing your vehicle away. What they're doing now is they're literally rolling up behind you, maybe slightly bumping your back bumper, hoping that you're gonna immediately get out of the car, usually at night, usually where there's no traffic around. They don't do it during the daytime that I've seen yet. And then they take your shit. Roll the video.
1 a.m. on November 27th, as the driver of a green Dodge Charger pulls up to a red light at St. Clair Avenue and East 55th Street in Cleveland. A white SUV pulls up behind the Charger and hits the back bumper. The driver of the Charger pulls forward and then gets out to inspect the damage. That's when four gunmen jump out of the SUV and demand that the 29-year-old man give up his car and iPhone. There is a brief struggle, and then when the man tries to run away, one of the gunmen shoots him in the leg. A witness calls 911.
911, what city is your emergency?
Somebody just got shot on 55th and St. Clair.
Okay, stay on the line. I'm going to transfer to EMS.
Okay.
After the shooting, one of the gunmen drives away in the victim's Charger, and the other suspects jump in the white SUV and drive toward the victim. They ended up taking his iPhone and watch and then drove away.
Where is he shot at on his body?
In his leg. He's screaming. Oh, my God.
The crime.
So, what can you do to protect yourself? Well, there's a couple different things that you can do to protect yourself. The biggest of all of those is never get caught lacking, okay? If you own a Challenger or a Charger, understand that those people are not messing with you. And just so that we don't get demonetized, understand that if you don't have what you need to protect yourself on hand, they will take your shit. Me personally, I'm gonna tell you right now, if I'm driving in my Charger or Challenger, I got this on my hip right here. All right, and you know what goes right there, right? So I'm gonna tell you now, it depends. This varies state by state. Every state, you can't open carry like in North Carolina, where you could just open carry, or Nevada, or, you can list the states. But I can tell you right now, if somebody bumps your car and you get out and you're strapped on your hip like that, like in that video, those little jits that came out to steal old buddy's car and then shot him in the leg when he ran. You could even see he even pointed low. He intentionally shot him in the leg, so he couldn't run somewhere to call somebody on the phone. That's a bitch move. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you bump me, even with the green monster and the condition that it's in, but if you bump me and get out of the car, and I get out of the car, best believe I'm carrying. And if I see you get out of the car doing it, I'm gonna kill you where you stand. I'm going to send you to Jesus. And then you can try Jesus. Don't try me.
Try Jesus. Please don't try me.
But in all seriousness, this is something that is extremely serious. Now, let's say you're not a gun person and you don't like carrying something like that, right? Because they have it. You best believe the ones that are bumping you and you're going to come out and take your car, they're carrying, right? So if you don't carry and you get bumped, you don't have something to protect yourself, you could die. I mean, yeah, that guy shot him in the leg, but who's to say that they don't just murder you in the street and take your shit? So maybe you're not a gun person. That's okay. You don't have to be a gun person, but understand that these cars are in such high demand, that they are stealing these cars at such a high rate that you could lose your life over that car if you don't protect yourself. So I implore you, go take a concealed handguns weapons course, go to your local range, start getting educated on it. And the reason why I say that is because I'm not advocating for you to just go out and buy some shit and you don't know how it works, you don't know how to use it, and then you end up hurting some other innocent person. That's not what I'm doing. The other option is, and there is another option, if you do get bumped, call 911. Wait and see if multiple people exit the car when they bump your car. Pull up, pull away. You know, if you're in a state where you got a front license plate, take a picture with your phone of what their front license plate is, pull up a little bit. If they pull up behind you and they put their hazard lights on and they're sitting in their car waiting, wait till law enforcement arrives. Then it's probably a legit oops accident, right? But if it's not, you know, if they get out of the car like that and start to approach your vehicle, you have to move. You can't sit there. They will take your shit and or your life. This is a short video, public service announcement. Like I said, I don't want to see anybody get hurt when it comes to that, but just understand this: whether it's my Dodge or my BMWs or anything else, yo, if you come up to take my car, if you bump me like that and think you're going to take my car, this will be the last thing you hear.